English shorthand 100 words per minute dictation. Be ready. Start. Para. The main function of the post office is to collect letters posted by the public, sort and dispatch them to the various destinations where these can be delivered to the addresses. At the post office counter, letters and parcels are accepted for registration and insurance. Money order are issued, savings bank transactions are made, and other transportations like broadcast, receiver, licenses, payments of telephone, revenue bill, sales of revenue stamps, etc. are undertaken. The post office is primarily intended for the common man. It has been the constant endeavor for the department to ensure that the customer is served politely and promptly by delivering his mail speedily at his residence or helping him to put through his transactions quickly at the post office counter. Para. At the time of India's independence, there were about 20,000 post offices in India, and many of the villagers had to walk very long distance to the nearest post office for their transactions. It was therefore decided to increase the number of post offices, especially in the rural areas. And at the end of last year, there were 1 lakh post offices in India, about 80% of them being in rural areas, barring in a few cases. Now no villager knew walk more than 2 miles to reach the nearest post office for his transactions. Letter boxes are planted in most of the important villages, and these are cleared at periodical intervals. The department fully realizes that the time of the customer is very precious in these days when the common man is made to wait in quick in bus stops, ration shops, hospitals, and even in cinema houses. Every effort is made in the post office to see that the customers' transactions are completed quickly and politely. Service with a smile has been our motto. In big offices in urban areas where separate counters are provided for different transactions, it has been observed that a member of the public has often to go to 2 or 3 counters for completing one transaction. For example, if he wants register a letter, he has to go to the inquiry or registration counter to get weighed, then go to the stamp vendor's counter for getting the stamp, and finally go to the registrations counter for registering the articles. To avoid these difficulties, we have provided franking machines at the registrations counter of important offices. Stop.